is 5 3-minute rounds in the bantamweight division for the championship. The Mayhem Street Riders Fight Card Bantam title. The referee for this contest, ladies and gentlemen, Introducing first, ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Aurora, Illinois, representing Victory MMA, weighing in at 134 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Marcus the Hitman Harris. His opponent in this title fight, ladies and gentlemen, he represents Fumaka Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Dynamite Kickboxing from Chicago, Illinois. He weighs in tonight at 135 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Angelo the Great One Walsh. And now, ladies and gentlemen, referee Rob Madrigal with the instructions.
Championship, I need you to protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. Don't over the rules from back. Marcus, any questions? Angelo, any questions? All right, touch gloves. Let's go.
Here we go, Bantam title!
You see Harris with the 4 inches and the height advantage and the reach advantage. Let's see if Harris can utilize that. Now, Marcus Harris in years past, in fights past, has been primarily a stand-up striker, so let's see how tonight plays out. Ooh, and then, right, Angelo was able to catch just enough of that kick and get the fight to the ground. And this is where Angelo wants to be. He's working a front headlock right now and trying to gain position, and Harris is doing a good job at fighting through it and actually getting back up to his feet. Walsh still has a front headlock, but I think he needs to abandon that at this point.
Yeah, he's not under the chin. He's got to try and let it go.
Harris has got a body lock on him. And right now, the size advantage is evident. I mean, it's...
Angelo can just lift his legs and hang on like a child, you know?
Angelo is still holding on to this front headlock, and I don't want to, he could easily burn his hands out here, should let that go. And Marcus Harris is a very smart fighter. He's been here before. He knows what he's doing, and he's right now, Angelo's doing a good job here, but Marcus Harris doing a good job at really putting his weight onto Angelo and really making him work twice as hard. Angelo trying to use the cage to explode off of it and perhaps get back to his feet or at least reverse position.
Harris digging that shoulder into the face, making it very uncomfortable for Angelo. Very hard to switch his hips out if his head's going one way and he wants to get his body the other way. So,
oh, beautiful!
Nice reversal.
Beautiful reversal by Walsh, and now he looks to ground and pound here, and Harris was essentially able just to stand right up. Angelo going for a high crotch right now, and again on the taller fighter, that's really, really hard. He's able to do it. Harris ends up on top in a scramble. Both guys right now trying to scramble for position here, and good job by both guys getting back up to the feet without taking out too much damage there.
I wonder how their arms are feeling, though. They held on for quite some time. Harris on the body lock and Angelo on.
Oh, big overhand right by Walsh. I don't think he caught all of it, though.
So hard on a tall guy. What a good job.
Very, very good side trip. Was it like a judo throw by Walsh?
Tough, yeah.
Now, Angelo, be careful here. Marcus Harris has he's throwing his legs up, looking for a triangle. But the end of this round might be the best thing that is
his shoulder,
coming for him.
If he keeps his shoulder, he'll be all right. That left shoulder. There you go.
Again, this is 5 rounds. Still being a title fight, this is a 5-round fight. So that was a good round one for both guys. Actually, Angelo got to show a little bit of what he's made out of it. And, you know, the fight got to the ground where he wanted it to go. And if you're Angelo, now let me ask you, Nicole, if you're Angelo and you wanted this fight to go to the ground because you thought that was going to be where you're best at, to have your opponent basically just stand up without any effort, is that disheartening, or do you just go right back to it in this one?
I think the first one, you know, it's not so disheartening. A lot of fighters go for takedowns and they miss it or they get right back up. You know, everyone's full of energy that first round. It's the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth where you really start losing that mentality of crap. You know, this guy knows his defense. He knows that he can't get me, and you know, it's either do you change the game or do you keep going for what you're trying to accomplish. So we'll see how this round goes. If it stays the same, then it's time to change the game plan.
Yeah, let's see what Angelo decides to do here. Harris looks very calm. Harris trying to get his striking off. The looping right hand narrowly misses Walsh. Something that Walsh is doing that I haven't seen him do in previous fights here, he's feinting a lot more at his feet. And that's good to see. I don't know if Angelo hurt his knee, he stepped like awkward there.
Yeah, I don't know if that was his knee or his foot. I think he maybe connected his foot with Harris's knee.
And I think Harris noticed it right away and capitalized on it and immediately dragged him to the ground here.
Yeah, he's going to have to black out that pain for a little bit.
And now Harris is in side control. Let's see what he can do from a very advantageous position.
Walsh needs to switch his hips the other direction so he can... There we go.
He explodes off the cage to manage to get up to his feet. Sneaks in a little knee to the solar plex. Now Walsh's corner's calling for the underhook. He's ignoring but he hits the switch again. Tremendous.
Heavy, but with that 30-pound advantage, I don't know how much you put back on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's 30 right now, but I would say there's probably a 10 or 15-pound advantage right now. Both guys here are they're very equal in terms of technique. I feel when they're in the clinch. It's anybody's matchup in the scrambles and whatnot. I'd like to see these guys strike a little bit more because that's where I feel we haven't seen. Oh, that knee really hurt Harris. You see his face. He's grimaced with pain.
Angelo's got to start taking those legs out. So
just as he...
using his legs, not his arms. He's already burning his arms out.
And this is... I don't think people realize this is one of the most grueling aspects of mixed martial arts is the clinch game. And again, Harris is hurt, and I don't think Walsh realizes how bad Harris is hurt. And now I think Walsh is hurt from those uppercuts that Harris stuck with. Superman off the cage! Walsh connects his Superman punch off the cage, and Harris rolls through it to end up on top. Unbelievable. Harris now top control, positioning Walsh's head up against the cage. So essentially he's crapping Walsh. Now Walsh again is using his cage. He's sneaking in an armbar. And this is the way Walsh finished his fight last time here at Fight Card, with an armbar. So he does know that technique.
Walsh seems to be cut too.
Someone's cut. And I think that Marcus Harris had a couple things to say to the referee after the fight. I think he was after the round. I think he was saying that, hey, I got hit in the groin, and you didn't call. And I think that's what he was letting him know. There's a replay now. We can see beautiful Superman punch, push Superman punch off the cage by Walsh, and perhaps even more spectacular is the way that
there's another
Harris rolled through that. Incredible. So this title fight's actually through 2 rounds. It's lived up to the hype. These guys are really leaving it all out there. I'd like to see a little bit more stand-up in this round. We've seen the ground. We've seen a lot of clinch work. I want to see who has the advantage in the stand-up game in this round. Yeah, and Marcus Harris's ground game is, he's a very well-rounded fighter everywhere, but his ground game is, in his scrambles, has really impressed me tonight. Something's going on with the... Okay, for a second I thought they were going to... All right, here we go, round 3.
Both their conditioning seems to be really good. They both definitely put in the work.
Absolutely. Harris with the leg kick right to Walsh's knee, took Walsh right off of his legs. Well, Walsh looks very off balance right now.
At this point, he's just trying to hang in there.
Yeah, Walsh is really measuring. He's telegraphing those takedowns from outside right now. Makes you wonder if Walsh is hurt. He doesn't look steady on his feet right now.
When he threw that kick in the second, hurt his foot. He's relying a lot on his wrestling.
He took big, deep breath there, did Walsh. And Harris is breathing with his mouth open the best he can. Walsh take a deep breath. These guys are exhausted. In this kind of a fight, it's a cardio monster. These guys are constantly, the grappling game just destroys your cardio. Oh, Walsh goes in for a takedown and catches. He might have got caught in a front headlock guillotine here by Harris. Oh. Harris using just the front headlock to just control Walsh. And Walsh is looking to grab a high crotch and perhaps reverse position via scramble again. He's had luck all fights so far, so why not one more time, right, Nicole?
I think at this point he needs to start to...
Oh, here we go. Walsh is trying to sneak his leg over. Walsh delivering some good ground and pound, taking his back. He's got one hook in. Marcus Harris doing a great job spinning through it and ending up on top, and then Walsh sneaking out the side. Oh.
He can sink that other leg in. He's got the back.
Oh, and Walsh is delivering some good punches in this position.
Walsh has to get the strength to be on top, though.
With 30 seconds left, I'd like to see one of these guys really put an exclamation point on this round. Oh, perhaps it... Harris back up to his feet. Walsh right in on a high crotch. You know, he's... Nicole, Walsh is putting a lot of energy into this high crotch takedown at the end of round 3.
Too much energy, in my opinion. At this point, Angelo's arms have got to be shot. First round, second round, now third round. You've still got 2 more rounds to go. That's a lot on your arm muscles, your back muscles. I know he hurt his legs in the second round with the kick. I'm sure his arms are shot, but it's time to just kind of mentally get in that zone, and you got to do what you got to do. It's a title fight. You got to tell yourself you're not hurt. Go in there and do what you came to do. You didn't put in all those months to just walk away with a bruise.
And I think, Nicole, that was probably, in my opinion, I think that was Walsh's best round of the fight, was round 3. He came alive that round, got to show a lot of his ability.
His ground game has come miles in the past couple of years.
Yeah, I feel like his ground game is the strength of his all-around mixed martial arts game. And that's why I wanted to see where his stand-up game was, because I know that he's really been working hard on that. And Marcus Harris here, he is just an all-around, very solid fighter. He said he really just focused this training camp on sharpening all of his tools. So just a little difference in camps there. Angelo said to me yesterday when I was interviewing him here, he said he wanted to drag him into the deep rounds. So we're right, this is the championship rounds. We're in round 4, so this is where Angelo said that he wanted him. Let's see if he can capitalize on the bigger Marcus Harris in round 4.
That's what he's wanting. He had to be training 6, 7, 8 rounds at a time, you know, to get ready for a 5-round match.
You're going to telegraph that takedown.
Very much. That's how the whole 3rd round was, too.
Yeah.
He's just showing how tired he is right now.
Yeah.
And he's wondering how much he exhausted those arm muscles.
And he's still trying to go for like a body lock trip takedown against the cage here. And it's just it's so hard to do on the taller fighter, right?
Not only hard to do, but you exhaust so much strength that could be used more efficiently at this point in the game. I mean, we're round 4 of round 5. How much energy are we wasting right now that could be used trying something different or something more effective?
Now, speaking of being efficient, you know, like in your mind as you're fighting, you have like a risk-reward kind of meter, right? Like, should I not go for this because I might exert too much energy and it's not worth it? This would be one of those situations, right? Like, maybe Walsh should abandon this altogether because he's wasting too much energy for not a very great result. I mean, yes, he's controlling Harris up against the cage and landing some decent strikes, but ultimately I don't feel like Walsh is landing any fight-changing blows here.
I don't think any of them are.
Absolutely. And Harris is more in a defense, just trying to stay on his feet.
I think they're so focused on getting to the ground that it's taking away.
And the referee separates them right as we say.
Right.
Here we go, last 40 seconds of round 4. Let's see what these guys can do. Again, I hate to sound like a dead horse, but this is anybody's round still.
One or the other has to do something drastic for the next 25 seconds, and the 3 minutes coming.
Oh, and another Superman punch from Walsh off the cage. Both these guys breathing with their mouth open through their mouthpiece. And Marcus Harris with a brilliant knee to the solar plexus that really took a lot out of Walsh. With the last few seconds of this round, Angelo's trying to hold on. Can he make it here? Oh, a big knee! Walsh survives to see round 5. Marcus Harris unloaded 2 or 3 devastating knees to the solar plexus.
This is a great title fight, a great matchup for a title fight.
This is a good fight.
I think I've seen, for the most part, I'm in the back, but usually for the title fights, you know, it's pretty uneven. This is a pretty even title fight. It's going the distance. It's great. And it's great to see 2 fighters that are conditioned to go to the distance.
Absolutely, yeah. That's a great point.
You can definitely tell they're fatigued at this point, especially so focused on the wrestling game. But for all intents and purposes, they're very conditioned. Don't worry, guys. Pizza's coming.
And here we go. The last round.
I think they deserve a free drink after this.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Somebody better buy them a drink.
Here it is. Who wants it more, Nicole?
All right. Come on, guys. There we go with the hands again, like we've talked about in the previous fights. You know, here we are in a 5-round. Hands are completely down. Harris's hands are still fairly up, but Angelo's getting through on those. So
a lot of feinting by Walsh again. I really like what he's added to his stand-up game. And oh, Harris, good front kick. Harris has always had a very, very good front kick, stand-up game. Walsh again with a body lock up against the cage. This is the story of the fight, but this time manages to get the trip takedown off the cage.
If he can keep his hips low and maintain that dominant position, he'll be okay, but he's got to keep his hips low. You see he's raising his hips a bit. Harris, as tall as he is, he's going to flip him if he doesn't keep those hips down.
And Harris has done a good job, as you said, positioning himself on the cage to potentially flip over him. And yeah, this isn't enough for Walsh. He needs to do something from here. Just laying on top of Harris is not enough at this point.
No, not in the final round. He's got to try and work his way into mount or get scarf or something where he's working his way toward a submission of some sort.
Yeah.
Or just Hailing Mary punches. Because with a minute and a half left, there's not much time.
Well, now Angelo Walsh has him. Oh! And trying to I believe Walsh tried to posture up, but Harris is doing a really good job at controlling Walsh's posture so he can't deliver big shots.
This is where that 10 pounds is a big, big difference when you're trying to keep your hips down on somebody.
And now it looks like
Angelo might be in some trouble here.
It looks like Harris has his, 50 seconds left. And Marcus Harris somehow took the back of Walsh. And Harris has got a rear naked choke tapped in. It's locked in deep. Walsh is fighting it, giving a thumbs up. He needs to fight his hands. He's giving a thumbs up. There's 28 seconds left.
He has his chin in there. He's not under the chin yet.
He needs to fight his hands.
He's working it. He's working it.
Oh.
He's got to get his hands under the. Take the
He's doing what he needs to do. Getting two hands on one. Harris is doing a great job at keeping his legs in. There's 12 seconds left. Can Walsh survive?
He can survive. He's got this.
He's fighting. He's got the hands free. I think he's out of trouble now. And is that enough by Harris to steal the round? That last minute. Did Harris do enough to steal that round?
I don't know. This is a very, very tough fight.
That was a great fight.
Guys. Beautiful fight. Either way, there's no loser here. That was a great fight.
It really was. And your guess, Nicole, is as good as mine.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I mean,
Angelo had a lot of attempts, a lot of takedown attempts. He did great. Harris had a lot of control in the beginning rounds. I think Walsh took a lot of control toward the end there.
Yeah.
So I have no idea.
You know, honestly, the way I saw this fight, I think that Angelo outworked him, and I think that the majority of Marcus Harris's offense was defense because he was playing off of Angelo's aggression. Now, Marcus Harris had a lot of moments in this fight, but I think those moments came because he was defending Angelo's offense. Having said that, I don't know. I don't know who wins this fight.
I don't know.
As you said, neither guy, there's no loser in this fight. Too bad we can't give them each a belt. That's not the way it works. We're not grade school, right? Everybody does not get a trophy here at Fight Card.
We're not millennials in here.
Here we go, the decision. I know this is not going to be unanimous, right?
No, there's no way this can be unanimous. Although the last few surprised us.
Right. 49-48.
We go to the judges and the scorecard to crown our Mayhem Street Riders Bantam Fight Card Champion. Judge Matt Jenisek, 47-48. Judge Brian Puccillo, 47-48. Judge Kevin Caldwell scores the bout, 47-48. And your winner, via unanimous decision, and new